You're huddled in the shadows of the Forbidden City's cold stone dungeon, 1600 Ming Dynasty. Chains biting your wrists like iron serpents as the executioner's blade gleams under torchlight. Whispers echo. Your mother's low birth taints you. Your illegitimate blood, a stain no imperial decree can wash. The emperor, your father, turns away, eyes hard as jade, while rivals smirk from the sidelines. You, once a prince in silk, now chum for the headsman. Royal heir jackpot? Wrong. Just a bastard pawn in palace chess, head rolling to the dirt like a forgotten toy. Let's rewind to your gilded cage cradle, because life as a concubine's child wasn't fairy tale crowns. It was a slither through silk snakes, schemes, and shattered dreams. You're born in 1575, squalling in the opulent but oppressive inner chambers of the Forbidden City, swaddled in silk that cost more than your mother's village ever saw. No fanfare trumpets, your mom's a low-rank concubine, plucked from poverty for her pretty face. Your dad, the emperor, distant as the stars, with a harem bigger than a small army. First breath, thick with jasmine incense, masking the undercurrent of fierce sweat and whispered rivalries. Palace perfume. Fun princely infancy, right? Wrong. By age 3, you're toddling on marble floors, slick with intrigue, belly full of rice porridge, but heart empty. Mom's status is shaky. Favorite today, forgotten tomorrow. So you're shuttled between nursemaids who coo, "Little dragon," but eye you like a threat. Tragedy hits early. A senior consort, jealous viper with pearl earrings, spreads rumors mom hexed her tea. Poison scare. Guards drag mom away, her silk robes tearing like dreams. She's demoted to cold palace exile. You left behind, a pawn orphaned in luxury. Dad sees you once a year, if lucky, his gaze appraising like a butcher at market. Useful heir or discard. Siblings, half-brothers from empress or high consorts, taunt, concubine's whelp, shoving you into lotus ponds, laughter echoing off golden walls. You learn quick, bloodlines a blade, pure or tainted. Church? Nah. Confucian rites and ancestor worship preach filial piety, but gods seem blind when purges nip at heels. Eunuchs whisper of drowned babies to thin the herd. Your inheritance? Mom's hidden jade pendant, clutched like a lifeline. But reality's isolation. Play alone in gardens, imagining freedom beyond red walls. By 8, royal blessings turn boot camp brutal. You're yanked into the Imperial Academy, a maze of scroll-lined halls where tutors and silk robes drill you dawn to dusk. Princes must excel or perish, they intone, slapping palms with bamboo rods for sloppy calligraphy. Mornings, memorize Confucian classics. Analects verses on duty, ink-staining fingers black as night. Afternoons, martial arts in courtyards, wooden swords clashing till arms scream, learning to wield guan dao poles or archery bows. Fun princely lessons? Wrong. Flub a poem? Extra hours kneeling on rice grains, knees raw as fresh wounds. Pain builds character. Evenings, etiquette drills, bow depths for rank, fan flutters hiding emotions. Isolation deepens, no true friends, just half-sibs plotting. One accident pushes you from a pavilion, sprained ankle throbbing like a bad omen. Crushes? Palace maids blush during lessons, heart flipping like a forbidden scroll. But touch them? Eunuch guards castrate threats loom. You sneak notes, guilt gnawing. Love's a luxury for legit heirs. God's twist. Pray to ancestors for favor, but doubt creeps. Divine blood or diluted? Winters. Endure cold drafts and heated halls, reciting histories of dynasties fallen to intrigue. Summers. Strategy games like Wei Qi, boards mimicking court chess. Lose and tutors mock, bastard brains. Fail overall? Demotion whispers, sent to border garrisons as experience. You dream of proving worth, but reality's endless polish. Body and mind your weapons, fear your shadow. First scar, sparring duel with a full-blood prince. His blade slips, gashing your arm. Stabby McSibling leaves a reminder. Family cuts deepest. You're 16. Ascension feels like a poison chalice. Dad notices your smarts during a court debate, promoting you to minor prince status. Palace perks unlock. Silk robes embroidered with dragons, personal eunuchs bowing low. Your advisor in training now, whispering strategies during hunts or banquets. Success tastes like spiced duck at feasts. Win a poetry contest against siblings, dad's nod warmer than sun. Peak highs. Lead a border skirmish against nomads, horse galloping through dust storms, arrow knocking true. Victory brings jade seals, crowds cheering, Dragon Son. Harem opens, consorts assigned, knights tangled in silk sheets, heart racing with a favorite's whispers. But jealousy brews, one miscarriage, suspicious as hell. High moment. Uncover a plot against dad, eunuch bribe exposed by your spy network, king rewards with governorship, power surging like Nile floods. Feel godlike, command armies, build temples, influence edicts on taxes or canals. Jackpot legit prince? Kinda. Bonds form. Loyal retainers like brothers, sharing mead, scars comparing from battles. Gods seem to smile, omens from oracle bones good, ancestors approving in dreams. Feel alive, court your stage, intrigue your game. Untouchable heir? You're 30, Empire's darling dragon. Dad's aging, you're heir apparent-ish. Leading campaigns against rebels, sword singing in clashes, blood pooling under fallen foes. Wealth cascades, palaces gifted, tribute from provinces, silk bales, gold ingots. Family blooms, sons training under you, daughters married to allies. Social apex, banquets revolve around your wit, jests roasting ministers without heads rolling. But shadows slither. Full-blood brothers plot, one hunting accident arrows your horse. Survive, but paranoia bites like an asp. Suitan creeps. Dad's new favorite concubine births a son. Your status wobbles like a bad foundation. Health falters. Old wound festers in humid summers. Fevers racking like palace ghosts. Court intrigue boils. Viziers whisper, bastard blood unfit. Bribes flow to undermine. Peak crumbles. Failed campaign blamed on you. Nomads raid borders. Dad demotes. Exile to distant villa. Lose allies. Retainers defect. Family scatters. One son poisoned. Grief stabbing deeper than blades. Isolation deepens. Trusted maids betray secrets. Loneliness like empty halls. By 40, you're a faded shadow prince, recalled but sidelined, watching new heirs shine. Joints ache from battles, vision blurs from scrolls. Final blow, dad dies, brother ascends. Accuses treason, dungeons swallow you. Torture chamber reeks, racks stretch limbs, screams fading into echoes. Die 45-ish, blade to throat in suicide. No imperial tomb, just unmarked pit. So, you navigated silk mazes and scheming shadows, rising from bastard shadows to touch the throne's edge, only to slip into oblivion's grasp. Your potential a flicker drowned in bloodline's bitter tide. A life that could have forged dynasties, dimmed by the darkness of divided birth, dreams of unity shattered like fragile jade. What if one alliance had held, one plot unraveled sooner? A dragon's roar reduced to silent regrets, echoes in forgotten chambers. Ponder that as your legacy crumbles to dust.